Hey, what's good with y'all, collective? Welcome to the Life of Scorpio Tarot. It's been a few days since I've been here. And go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. If you want to leave any donations, I will have a link in the description box below. And let's get started with this read for November of 2023 to see what's going on with y'all. Haven't been on here in a while, but anyways, I'm back. So let's go ahead and see what's going on for the current energy. So what do we have for the current energy for the collective for November of 2023? Holy Spirit, Father God. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords and the Eight of Cups reversed here. Somebody may be uncovering the fact that they feel left out in the cold from you. This could be a past energy, or this could also be somebody new here that feels like they're starting to uncover the truth on why they can't walk away from you. It's because they have an emotional connection. So this individual right here has developed some type of emotional connection to you, possibly through the mental space too. So you're definitely on this individual's mind, but they also have their mind made up that they're not going to walk away from you with the Eight of Cups reversed here. This individual also feels like they have been going through a struggle right along with you. So this has been a struggle right along with them. So it's like this individual feels like they have been going through what you have been going through on a spiritual level here is what I'm getting with the Eight of Cups reversed. So whether this is a new person or a past person, whoever this individual is, could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We also have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, heavy Cancer energy, and Capricorn with the Devil card there. So whoever this individual is here, they don't have to be one of these signs, so they can have this very heavily in their chart. But what I'm getting here is somebody is uncovering the fact that they cannot walk away from you with the Two of Swords reversed. Now this could be a new person too. That could be, you could be on this individual's mind. This is all about the mental energy. So whoever this individual is, you're definitely on this person's mind here with the Two of Swords reversed. And they clearly see that they don't want to walk away here. So somebody has made up their mind and they don't want to walk away from you. Now we are going into Mercury retrograde. I don't really know when, but I know it's close by. So we're in a pre-shadow period of retrograde. So this could be somebody from the past. Don't have to be. Okay. But this could also be somebody new too, just like I said. So let's go ahead and see what's going on for the current energy. Holy Spirit, Father God. I greatly appreciate the love and support, y'all, by the way. Thank y'all very much for the channel. The love and support on this channel is greatly appreciated. I appreciate all the likes and subscriptions and donations. So what's going on for the current energy here, Holy Spirit, Father God, for November 2023? I haven't used these cards in a while, so like a few weeks, about a week, 2 weeks or so. So let's go ahead and see what's going on here. We have the King of Cups reversed at the bottom. Queen of Cups. Okay, so there is some type of emotional disconnect, but it's not all the way a disconnect. Someone has feelings here. This could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You could be a female, or this could be a female that may have some feelings here. With the Queen of Cups could also be a masculine. Even though I'm pulling the Queen of Cups, it could be vice versa like this, okay? So anyways, we definitely have a Queen of Cups here, which is all about nurturing. It's all about intuition. So someone feels an intuitive connection to somebody that they feel has emotionally pulled back from them. That's what I'm getting, because whoever this individual is hasn't been expressing how they really feel about somebody. Therefore, they're not going to make the individual out to be a cold person, is what I'm getting. So whoever this Queen of Cups is could be a King of Cups too. So whoever this individual is that's resonating with this situation, whoever this is resonating with, this individual is not making you out to be a bad person simply because they haven't expressed how they really feel about you. But this individual has a lot of feelings here. With the Queen of Cups, I'm getting it very heavily. Like this is heavy feeling energy. So whoever this individual is definitely does have some deep emotions for you, and they have been keeping it concealed. But I'm getting the energy that this individual is ready to express that to you. Yeah, the Eight of Swords reversed. You have been on this individual's mind continuously, but they could also be becoming aware of what has been stopping them from communicating with you with the Eight of Swords reversed. So you have definitely been on this individual's mind the last 8 days or so, or possibly the last 8 weeks. Because the swords could represent a line, that could represent like weeks. So you could have been on this individual's mind the last 8 hours, the last 8 days, or the last 8 weeks. The number 88 could be a significant number to some of y'all, or 888, which is 888. And the 8, if you really look at the 8, that's all about, if you turn it sideways, that's the infinite symbol. How it does like this. And that right there would be going around in circles in somebody's mind. I'm telling you, this is going around in circles in someone's mind. But they're breaking loose out of what has been holding them back from expressing themselves to you. Is the type of energy I'm getting here. This individual is hurt. This individual is hurt. Whoever this is hurt. This has been bothering this individual mentally. Like, automatically when somebody sees a 3 of Swords, they think a heartbreak or whatever. But if you really think about it, whenever somebody is in their head, that right there can cause enormous amount of pain, frustration. So there's definitely a lot of frustration, mental frustration more so. But they're breaking out of that. And it's almost like this individual feels guilty for holding back how they feel about you here. So they definitely are feeling guilty for the fact that they have been holding them back, but they know it's their own fears here. So they're definitely taking accountability and realizing that it's themselves that's been holding back, and they're not denying their feelings for you. So that's a positive sign. This is feelings right here too. Even though it may be a negative card with the 3 of Swords, even though it's a negative emotion, that is still feelings. And you have to, in order to feel something for somebody deeply, you have to experience the negative too, not just the positive. That right there is what creates a balanced bond between a negative and a positive. A lot of people don't want to talk about in these times because they think everything got to be perfect, but it really don't. It really doesn't. That's what I mean. It really doesn't. You're not going to find perfection no matter who you get with out there. You're not going to find somebody that's completely perfect. You're going to have people that's going to be in their head. You're going to have people that's going to be hot and cold with their emotional side. You have to be emotionally conditioned and healed in order to face a situation like this. So something is telling me someone may be healed already from dealing with a situation like this in the past, or several times. You could have dealt with a situation like this. I'm not saying this individual is the same, but you could have had experience with dealing with individuals that was very fearful around you and didn't know how to express things. Now, they could have been using that as an excuse to try to manipulate you. So you got to pay attention to that too. Some of these individuals could say that, oh, well, they were scared that this going to happen or whatnot. But that right there is a way to get in your head to try to mentally control and manipulate. But some of you out there, you could have had experience with individuals like this before that could have had a tough time in expressing themselves to you. So you're already used to this. But this is a different individual here is what I'm getting. This is somebody that actually does have legitimate love for you here. Okay? They can actually admit the fact that they have feelings for you. So this is an honest individual. Even though it may be negative, it's like they are acknowledging the fact that they do have a negative emotion along with a positive emotion. For some of you, this could be an ex. Don't have to be with the 3 of Swords. This can also be somebody new too. That could have developed some form of connection with you here. The Ace of Cups reversed, so this could be somebody new that hasn't expressed how they felt, and this could be really hurting them. So this could be a new person with the Ace of Cups reversed. This individual hasn't been expressing how they really feel, and this has been bottling up for a long time, the last 8 weeks or so. For some of you, are the last 3 weeks. The last 3 or 8 weeks or so. And this is causing this individual emotional frustration. But they're breaking loose out of that. They're more so looking at the situation from a logical perspective that they do indeed feel some form of connection to you here. They possibly want to communicate about it with the 8 of Wands here. So this individual is listening to their intuition that it's best to open up. Even if they do feel a negative emotion, they still have some form of feelings there to where I'm getting the fact that this individual has fell in love with you unexpectedly, and this could have hit this individual very hard. Is what I'm getting, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, some of these individuals, you can't stop what the universe has in store for you. Even if this is not your person you're meant to be with for the rest of your life, you can't help who you love here. Okay, as the type of vibes I get, they can't help the fact that they love you. Because the real deal happens unexpectedly. That's what I'm getting here. So yeah, so that is accurate. It's like this individual is giving off the energy is like they can't help but love you. No matter how much they try to push it down or to ignore it, I'm getting a sense that this individual could have ignored it and try to, like, this is all about pushing their feelings down. That's all about pushing their feelings down rather than allowing themselves to feel it. And this is really hurting this individual here. And that's right next to the Three of Swords too. So this is hurting them rather than sitting there. This is hurting them rather than healing them. And they could want to communicate about it with the Eight of Wands. So you could be getting some communication from this individual with the Eight of Wands here. The Ten of Pentacles reverse. This individual may have had some family issues here with the Ten of Pentacles reverse. They may have had some family issues. They may also be getting out of a connection with the Ten of Pentacles reversed, that they're not really happy with the Ten of Pentacles reverse here. So it's telling me this individual developed feelings for you while you could have this individual could have unexpectedly come across you at a bad time is what I'm getting, and they could have been involved with somebody else, but y'all wasn't communicating with each other. That's another reason why they've been holding back from you, because they know that you don't tolerate this unfair treatment, etc. And that has this individual respecting you a lot more because you don't put up with that like third-party situations, etc. And for some of you, if this is a past person, this is somebody that you knew messed you over here with the Ten of Pentacles reverse. They also know it too. And if this is a past person here, they thought that they can escape the feelings that they felt for you and they try to push down. But them being here, it's having it come on even stronger. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, the Hierophant. So we have the Hierophant energy here, Taurus energy. So someone could be learning a lot from you. Someone could have also went to a spiritual advisor to obtain some form of accurate information here. They could have went to, this could be like a male spiritual advisor that may be in their 50s or whatever, like somebody that has a lot of knowledge. So someone could have visited a spiritual advisor to get some form of advice, and this individual could have told this individual this is not the right place for this individual to be. This is not going to be a long-lasting marriage. If this individual was married or engaged, this is not going to last. Something has been brought to your ex's awareness if this is a past person, and this is not going to work out, and the spiritual advisor could have confirmed that. But this individual is paying attention to the signs around them, and they're listening to their intuition very heavily at this time. And if this individual try to choose somebody new over you, if this is your ex, if they try to choose somebody over you that was kind of a new person, this was rushed here with the Ten of Pentacles reverse. And this individual's not covering the fact that they're not in love with that new person like they thought they was. This was an illusion. That's what I'm getting. And they had the real love with you. And the spiritual advisor could have confirmed that to this individual to where they can actually listen. Under the Three of Swords, we have the Eight of Cups here. Yeah, so someone is definitely walking away from a third-party situation here. Or this could be you that could still be single and alone. So you could still be on your spiritual journey of being alone. Okay, this individual could also be taking some time out to themselves away from this connection that they have been in to uncover who they really are, and they could be receiving answers from the Most High that may be validating what the spiritual advisor has told them. So someone may be listening and trusting the spiritual advisor here, whether it be a male or a female, whoever this is, okay? Whoever the spiritual advisor is, it could be a male or a female, okay? So whoever this individual is that has spoken up and gave some form of knowledge or wisdom on some form of connection here has told the truth and it was right. And it's turning out that someone is indeed leaving the Ten of Pentacles reverse here, which will represent an engagement or a marriage here, or just leaving toxic family dynamics behind. Because that right there could have been the main blockage on their pathway with the Eight of Cups here, but their pathway is clear because they're trusting what the higher power and also what the spiritual advisor has given them knowledge on, is what I'm getting here. We also have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. They're not wasting any time. This individual has been very impatient too. So there's a lot of impatience here. This individual is losing their patience with a situation. They have officially lost their patience, becoming emotionally frustrated from being away from you. If this is a past person, this could also be a new person too. Take it however it resonates, okay? But this individual has officially lost patience. And this has caused an enormous amount of frustration for them to actually face the fact that they do indeed need to walk away from something that's no longer serving them with the Ten of Pentacles reversed and this connection. Because they don't feel it with this other individual like they feel it with you. And a spiritual advisor that's very knowledgeable here, that has a lot of wisdom, could have revealed this. So this could be a separation here. So there is definitely a separation that's occurring right now, because this is a current energy check, or it could be in the near future. I'm getting it in the near future. The next 3 days, 3 weeks or so, you could be finding out something about a separation, or it could be any time. Okay, I'm just giving what I'm seeing in the cards with the 3 here. This could be like 3 days, 3 weeks. Could be sooner than that, okay? I can't really predict the time when it comes to tarot, because time, like the energies do change. But I'm definitely getting, you could be getting some information with the 8 of Wands here. You could be communicating with somebody and clearing something up. They could be clearing something up with you. But there's definitely a separation here that's occurring. There's no doubt about that. 10 of Pentacles reverse. There's a separation either in an engagement or a marriage. This individual is done. This individual is done with that. They're done with feeling the heartbreak, the heartache of not being around you, or being more so being connected to themselves. Like this situation has had this individual feeling completely disconnected from themselves, feeling disconnected from their path. They don't feel like they could truly be themselves. Wherever this individual was at, they don't feel like they could be themselves. Page of, okay, so this is a messenger. So some of you out there, you could be hearing a message. Okay, you could be messaging this individual right now, or you could be having incoming communication coming from this individual. But this is also some good news too with the Page of Wands. Someone may see you as an inspiration, or you could have helped this individual uncover who they really are. You could have also been some form of guide to guide them back to you. If some of you out there have some form of higher power knowledge or wisdom. So some of you out there could be your own, like you could come across as very strong in the spirit world. You may be some type of spiritual leader with that Hierophant here. It's like this individual's not ignoring you. They was ignoring you before is what I'm getting. They kept on ignoring you and blowing off your knowledge as if you ain't shit here, but yet you telling the truth. You telling the truth. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. This individual wants to be single. Or you could be the single one here, and this individual could be getting out of a connection. So when this individual communicates to you, they're going to be single is what I'm getting. That would be the right way to go about it. Because this right here has caused them nothing but pain if this is an ex. So if there was a communication with you and hiding the third party, this has caused them pain. The pain is eventually caught up with this individual. They can no longer run from the truth here. And when you do hear from this individual, they could be single here with a 9 of Pentacles. This is right underneath that 10 of Pentacles reverse. So this individual is definitely single. This could also be a new person. So they're definitely choosing to be single and trusting their intuition. I'm also getting the vibes that this individual really does want to be in communication, be in contact with you to express how they really feel. They can no longer hold back. They have been hiding this for a while, is what I'm getting. They've been hiding that for a while. This could be somebody new with the Ace of Wands here. So this individual wants to have a fresh start with you with the Ace of Wands. This individual also feels drawn to you, like they feel a lot of intimacy, a lot of intensity towards you. That's what I'm getting. So whoever this individual is definitely attracted to you here. But they're not just attracted to you on a physical level. It's more so they feel a spiritual spark with you. This is spiritual. They feel a spiritual spark with you. This is all about a spark. So this individual does feel a spiritual spark with you. The 5 of Cups reverse. So if this is an ex of yours, you have overcame a lot of heartbreak, but it's occurring to them now. It's finally caught up to them. This could have been going on 1 to 2 to 3 years here. So this individual could have been with this other individual 1 to 2 to 3 years. And now it's caught up to them, and you had all this time alone to heal from that. And you could be coming into contact with a new individual that may also have gotten out of a connection that you haven't been in communication with before. So someone is opening up with some form of communication here. So that's the good news. Or, like I said, you could be talking to this individual right now. Someone has gotten impatient to the extreme, the way they just want to reach out. That's what I'm getting. They just want to reach out. They're tired of holding back. So some of you are definitely communicating with this individual right now. Could be a fire sign for some of y'all. Yeah, the justice reverse. This ain't going nowhere. And we have the 4 of cups reverse. So this individual is definitely set back and has analyzed a lot of things. They have been contemplating, but that's over. They know that this is causing nothing but injustice in their life. Imbalances is what I mean. That's like they feel like this connection that they was in was an injustice, like was a lot of imbalances here. This individual also feels like they did you wrong too. They did you wrong. So this individual does feel like they did you wrong. And this could be hurting them with the 3 of Swords. They know they definitely treated you unfairly here. They lied to you straight to your face. If this was an individual that has gotten engaged or married to somebody at the time that y'all last spoke to each other and they didn't tell you about this individual, they was involved with this person. Why you think they got married so quickly? Or engaged? If this is an ex of yours, that's exactly why. And this right here, bro, this individual mistreated you to the extreme. And this was all done behind your back, but you could have intuitively felt something going on. You felt this individual betraying you to the extreme with the justice reverse here. But you have healed over that situation. That's the good news. You no longer are upset about that. And something's telling me you could have been alone. But there's also somebody new here too. So you have 2 people here. Okay? Whoever these individuals are, I'm going to tell you right now, they know that you don't tolerate any type of disrespect. You don't tolerate no type of disrespect here. You may have taught this individual how to respect themselves and how to be honest and be open about communication. That's the only way things will get better for this individual. If they communicate. If they continuously hold back, this is what's going to happen here with the justice reverse. But yeah, just like I said, a lot of y'all out there, you're not even worried about a situation. You are on your own. You are not going through the 5 of Cups. You could have been like this at one time, but you have healed from that. It's this individual that's now going through what you have went through in the past. Like if you have ever suffered some form of emotional turmoil or upset over this individual, to where you could have cried over this person, this is what's happening to them. So yeah, one of y'all out there has emotionally drawn back all the way. You possibly don't feel nothing for this individual anymore is what I'm getting. But I'm also getting a sense of this individual, if y'all was to rekindle something, and for somebody to do the right thing, there could be a possibility that the spark does come back with the Ace of Wands. So there is a possibility that the spark could be reunited between the 2 of y'all. It's just because y'all haven't had contact with each other in a while. That's why. Y'all haven't had communication with this individual in a while. It's like their attention has been on this other situation, but in the back of their mind, they've been thinking about you. In the back of this individual's mind, they have been thinking about you. If this is an ex from your past with the 3 of Swords, this individual's definitely been thinking about you in the back of their mind. They've been thinking about the times that they have treated you unfairly here. They was dishonest to you when they could have just been open and honest about it. See, these are the type of individuals right here that are used to people being controlling, being all over the place, and yet you are somebody that may give off a grounded energy to where you can understand or whatever. Like this wouldn't intimidate you. This wouldn't upset you right here. So I'm definitely getting that this individual has uncovered the fact that they have definitely treated you unfairly here. And there is a possibility that the spark could come back between the 2 of y'all, even though this is in reverse. You know, this could come back. This individual may also be feeling like they can't revive it, but something keeps on guiding them to try to revive it is what I'm getting here. This right here could have been a trigger one time to this individual, which are representing triggering them to the point to where they get this fearful energy and hold back because they feel like too much was done. But that right there didn't fix anything either. That's not going to fix nothing. This individual cannot run from this with the justice reverse here. They can't run from it. Sound like to me this individual is getting a bit irritated because they know for a fact they can't run from it. The only other option is to communicate about it, because no matter how they go about avoiding this type of connection, it's always in their face. It always finds its way in front of this individual's face. And it's like they try to turn the opposite way, like, no, I don't want to see that, no, until it's like they have no choice but to face the fact that they are not happy. This individual is being faced with the truth here, to admit the truth, and they have feelings for you, and to come about it and be real about it. That's what I'm getting. And to be honest with y'all, if you were to communicate with this individual and y'all was to have a continuous flow of communication to where y'all could talk things out, that spark will come back. Y'all both will feel that intensity again, is what I'm getting. Why am I getting that, Spirit? This could be with a Cancer or a Scorpio here. Or you could be a Cancer or a Scorpio. Yeah, this is a change here. This is a change in order for things to move forward and an end to the betrayal. The Three of Wands, this individual could be at a distance from you here. Some of you out there could be seeing 111 a lot, or 11s, or have to be. Yeah, you haven't been speaking to this individual with the Ace of Swords reverse here. This individual also knows that you have been avoiding them or whatever. With the Seven of Swords, it's all about avoiding them because they haven't been honest with you. With the Seven of Cups here, all they did was beat around the bush and not tell you the truth about who this individual has been involved with, that they may have been engaged to or married to, that they want to separate from. This individual knows exactly why things have occurred and things have been imbalanced in their life. So why am I getting a spark will come back between the two of these people? The Nine of Cups, that's all about wish fulfillment, and the Ten of Cups at the bottom. It could happen. It could happen, but somebody's going to have to do things way differently. This was a lesson for this individual to learn with the Justice reverse. This was a lesson here. This could also be a divorce. If this individual married, this could be a divorce. Someone knows that they're going to have to be single before they approach you. So for some of you out there, this will not resonate with everybody. So for some of you out there, that this individual knows that no matter what they do, they can't forget about you. And does everything in their power. They do everything in their power to communicate their feelings, to communicate how they feel about you, to communicate and be honest and do things way differently than what they've done in the past. And this right here, there is a chance that they can make it to the Ten of Cups and they will be emotionally fulfilled. And you are this individual's person here. Okay? This can actually grow into something. Because where they're at now, it's a materialistic. They're not truly emotionally fulfilled like this card right here. This is emotional fulfillment with the Ten of Cups. Because if you look at this, this is all about the sunshine and rainbows energy. But some of you have already been through the worst in the past. But if you was to reunite with this individual and fix things, that things will be a lot brighter. It will be the exact opposite. Because y'all already experienced the darkness. Y'all experienced the dark night of the soul. It's this situation that's not all sunshine and rainbows like it appears to be to other people, even this individual's family. That's what I'm getting. Give me a closing message for this read. So you could end up reuniting with somebody that still has genuine feelings for you. This is all about feelings. It's all about emotional fulfillment Wish fulfillment. Yeah, look, Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Wands. It's a closing message for the read. So there could be a reuniting here. For some of you out there, this could be a soulmate. You could have had a very strong, you could have had an incredible, strong soulmate or twin flame connection with this individual here. This is destiny. So this is something that is unavoidable here. So that would explain it. And I'm going to tell y'all like I did in the past or whatever, which not everybody's connection is going to be like my mom and dad's connection. But they had a connection of where the man, like they both couldn't stop thinking about each other. They couldn't, and they got back together. They separated for a year and they got back together. My mama couldn't forget about him for shit. I'm telling you. The same thing for him. Even though he was working, he couldn't forget about it either. This is giving me that kind of energy. Like, you know, not everybody's going to have the same connection like that, but they was married for 43 years. Whenever they got back together, she didn't leave him, he didn't leave her. No matter the ups and downs, they stayed together. So something is telling me this is fixed energy. So someone is definitely fixated in the form of they want to be with you. This could have been a lesson for them to learn that if no matter who else they get with, it's not the same energy. They don't feel at home. It's like you give a sense of feeling like they're at home around you type of energy. They feel at home. They feel like you're home to them. They feel like they could just lay back and be comfortable. They don't have to put this mask on. And this could have been uncomfortable to this individual in the past. I'm getting that this may be an ex here of yours. Okay? But the spark could be reunited. And it's actually a bittersweet moment here of you and this individual. Because I do see that it could go back. It could be full of light this time instead of darkness. That's what I'm getting. But that's if y'all agree to work things out. But it's going to have to take communication. This individual could at least try. They could at least try. It's giving me the vibes that they will. Like they're going to at least try. Because something keeps telling them deep down you wouldn't reject them. You wouldn't ignore them or make them feel bad for the decision that they made. And it's not that they're going to try to take advantage of your kind-hearted nature, because they could have tried to do that in the past until that caught up with them. They don't like how they treated you in the past is what I'm getting. Because this individual feels like a fool for trying to take advantage of your kind-hearted nature. And you actually really love this individual. So they do have empathy. So this individual does have empathy. And they're not seeing that if they was paying too much attention to you being unaffected by how they was just not always turning a cold shoulder to you, but it was an up and down type of energy with this individual because they had a lot of imbalances that they wasn't ready to face. Like they wasn't used to being their authentic self and feeling emotions or feeling love. That's exactly why they was being that way. But like I told y'all before, bro, ain't nobody gonna be perfect. That right there could be overcame, but it's up to that individual in order to communicate with you and to have communication, no matter if it gets intense or negative, it don't matter. That right there is going to have to be the balance that's going to have to be brought to the connection of where y'all can actually have a stable connection here. They don't have to lie. They don't have to try to play a game, because all it's going to do is bring a lot of justice reverse here in their life. It's not going to do nothing to you. It's going to hurt this individual in the long run. So someone is being open and honest about the way that they feel about you for sure. And when you do hear from this individual, for some of you out there that this message is resonating with, the good news is when you do hear from this individual, they're going to be separated. So they're going to be single with the Ten of Pentacles reversed. This could be scary to this individual, but they know that this is a change that must occur here, because they're going to keep on going through a lot of imbalances. They're not going to truly be happy with themselves. It's more so about themselves too. They're not going to be happy. Look like to me this individual wants to be with you here. This individual wants to be with you. with the 4 of Wands and the 10 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune here, this individual, this is the main reason why this connection won't leave this individual alone. This could be on both ends too. With the 4 of Wands, there's a reason why it ain't leaving the both of y'all alone. But it's more so coming on intense for this individual because you learn your lessons to not try to get somebody to see your worth or to try to get somebody to see a connection for what it is. The universe is making sure of it here, that they see it. Remember how I told you earlier that they kept on running in the void like, nah, no, getting another connection or whatever. They try to be with that individual for long term, and yet it's like they kept on ignoring it. And with the 8 of Swords reverse, their face to see the fact that this is exactly how they feel about you. They don't like the separation. They don't like you being away from them. They don't like not being in communication with you. And this has been emotionally frustrating this individual and upsetting to them. And they possibly know that you're detached. But just like I said, you had no choice but to walk away from the situation because they made up their mind. They definitely made up their mind. But that was in the past. See, they went based off an emotional impulsive response, like what they thought was right. This is thoughts. What they thought. It's funny how I say thought. Some of the words I say is just funny. This is what they thought was right. Thinking that they made the right decision. This is where it's leading them right now with the 3 of Swords. Why you think this is occurring a divorce with the Justice? So if this is somebody that's married, why you think a divorce is occurring here? For some of you, this could be a rare percentage of y'all out there. I'm not really getting a lot of people. This could indeed be a twin flame here that has gotten married to somebody else. Your twin flame has got married to somebody else. That's what I'm getting. And that right there turned it into a karmic cycle, but they're still your twin. This is not a karmic. They was just going through a karmic cycle, but that's breaking loose. So that's the positive side. This actually pulled them out of their higher calling. And it's had them be something that they're not. Whenever you was the individual that made them highly uncomfortable because they was always used to being something that they're not. Until they come across you, and it's like the individual could feel like they could be themselves, but that was highly uncomfortable in front of you. But at the same time, they felt at home with you. They couldn't explain the feeling of them feeling secure, but yet at the same time insecure. So if this individual had a problem with lying, it's because they was used to that type of lifestyle. Because that's the way that they used to please others around them in order to live basically through other people's reality. So them living in their truth was highly uncomfortable whenever they come across you. It's a twin flame here. For some of you, I'm getting that very heavily. And you trigger this individual in a very legitimate way. Like this is a bittersweet moment here with this person. So for some of you, you could have already reunited with this individual. This individual does. They definitely made up their mind to get out of this toxic situation right here. This ain't going nowhere. This individual's been receiving an numerous amount of signs from the universe. And also a spiritual advisor has confirmed exactly what has been going on behind closed doors. That this individual didn't act any information on is what I'm getting. So they could have went to a very experienced spiritual advisor. They didn't ask them no information. All they did was tune in. And they told them the truth. They could have told them that a separation was bound to happen because someone else is lingering in their mind. But just like I said, it don't matter what a spiritual advisor tells somebody. People have their own free will. Like they have their own freedom to go whatever direction they want to go. Okay, so I'm going to put that out there. Just because I'm reading this message right here, at the end of the day, y'all have your own free will. I'm only giving the advice or reading the energies from the cards. Okay? But at the end of the day, y'all make the decision. I can't make the decision for y'all. Along with this individual right here, I cannot make the decision for him. All I can do is read the energy and give y'all a better understanding of what's really going on with this type of situation, okay? But yeah, what I'm getting here is there could have been a spiritual advisor here that could have told this individual the main reason why this is not working out here. And they could have told him the truth. Or this could be a read here that could be actually verifying something. You know? But anyways, y'all, this is the closing message with the Wheel of Fortune here. The closing message is there is something ending, but there's a new cycle beginning. But this is all about destiny here. And with the 4 of Wands showing itself like this, with the 10 of Cups, something is telling me y'all are destined to be together. You and this twin flame right here are destined to be together. That's what I'm getting. Whether y'all settle to just be in conversation with each other and to continue to communicate with each other, or to be in a relationship with each other, whatever y'all decide, y'all are meant to communicate with each other and not to be out of each other's life. You are meant to be in each other's life and to communicate with each other is what I'm getting here very heavily. Because you help each other. You help each other. But that's what I have for the read here, y'all. That's when I resonate with everybody. Since I'm unavailable for personal reads, I do not do any personal reads. If y'all care to leave any donations, I will have a link in the description box below. And I will see y'all some other time. It's good to be back on here. I know I've been gone for a couple of days. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all very much for love, support. It's greatly appreciated. And I will see y'all some other time. Peace out, collective.